Welcome to the O'Connor Elder Law channel, where we focus on conversations about aging with grace and dignity while protecting our legacy. I'm your host, Melissa O'Connor. Today I wanted to talk to you about dealing with diagnoses such as dementia. I've had more than one time families and clients come to my office very concerned about a recent dementia diagnosis and what they can and cannot do under the law now that they know that they or that their loved one has this diagnosis. Ultimately, they wanted to know, is this diagnosis one that will prevent me from engaging in planning and protection through legal documents such as powers of attorneys or setting up a trust or updating one's will? Can I still do this, or could my mother or my father still do this now that we have this diagnosis? And the answer is many times yes. Yes, you can still engage in these important legal documents and decision making, even though you have such a diagnosis. One of the keys, though, is that we have to make sure that when we are doing these plannings and when we are making sure that we put in place the desires of the person, that they are having a good day. That this is not a day in which decisions are being made when they are having a bad day and maybe really can't be making the decisions. The key is to be cognizant of the condition of your mind on the days in which you are meeting with your attorney and engaging in these planning procedures. One of the things, because those types of diseases are diseases that get worse over time, it is important that as soon as you know that you have this diagnosis, that you reach out to your counsel and you begin the process. Don't delay. Which is very hard, because when you are faced with such diagnoses, the last thing you really want to do sometimes is start planning. So many times people just want to curl up in a ball and not face things. But I encourage you to put in steps to start to plan, because the sooner that you plan, the better. And be in communication with your attorney. Be clear as to what time of day are good times of day, and if the day that you picked for your meeting with your attorney is a bad day, just cancel and reschedule. If certain locations would be better, for instance, if it would be best for an attorney to come to your home, so that way your loved one or you don't have to leave because maybe traveling causes disorientation. Be cognizant of that and speak up and advocate for yourself and make sure that you're really clear as to what's the best conditions. And attorneys will be happy to help to make sure that you that you and your loved one understand what's going on, and that the client, the person who's making the ultimate decision with regards to their planning documents, whether it be for power of attorney or a will update or setting up a trust, that they fully understand what's going on and that all decisions made are the ones that they want, their wishes. So that way they have in place the mechanisms for their loved ones and their trusted friends to be able to help them as they deal with their disease. And then you can get on to just dealing with the disease and creating your new future, and not be worrying about legal aspects and who's going to handle what. You already have in place your plan. You know who your safety net is. You have it all set up, and you're on your way to living in this new future. I hope that this was a helpful talk, and I look forward to meeting with you again here online for our future topics. All the best.